Hello everybody, I'm Elio, and let us wrap up playing EarthBound by going throughout the world and seeing what kind of new stuff people may have to say now that we've saved the world. Now you may notice this is actually right after you beat Gygus, not any sort of post-game, and that's because there is no post-game. There's no saving after the final battle, so if you have to take this opportunity now, right after you beat Gygus, to explore and talk to the people you want to. So we're going to do just that. We're going to go around and talk to the people that I think are interesting to talk to, because I went around in events on my own and talked to quite a lot of people throughout the world, and I figured I'd cherry pick the best bits and show them off to you all. Because I guess I could have done this blind, but I think that would have just been me wandering around for an hour trying to find the interesting people to talk to, and I doubt that would have been very entertaining for you guys, so I did the events research so we don't have to waste any time looking. So without further ado, let's get started. Start off by talking to Jeff, I guess. It was fun hanging out together. It was, and that's all he says considering he just left us. It's a miracle! A miracle that has only happened because of your great courage. Believe me, I went through a lifetime's worth of stress while you were gone. I just wish I could have come with you as a robot. I should have used the face distorter. What a story that would have been. Scientist and 4Kids save the world! Wahaha! Yes, now there is the issue of who would put you in a robot. Who would have the scientific know-how to do that. Anyways, the chance of Gygus gaining victory with his monstrous plan is 99%. However, your courage has produced a 1% chance that Gygus fails. I must try to come to a deeper understanding of this trait called courage. Incredible! Excellent! I'm not quite sure what for, but congratulations on a job well done. If we ever have the chance to get together again, let's go on a picnic or something. Maybe we can play horseshoes too. Okay, I guess. It was in Winters that we last met? I just got here. TTT. Yes, noticed he wasn't here before. He must have got stuck behind a ducked around on his lap. And we'll talk to all the Mr. Sands while we're here as well. They all have new stuff to say. Was scared. Now KO. Ice strong. Boing. Zoom. Oh. Breathe is so good. Maybe I don't have to go around and talk to all of them, but the Mr. Sands just make me so happy. They're just so optimistic. I'll do what I say. Cross heart. I think new things. Difficult things from now. Happy. Boing. More happy. Ding ding. Much more happy. Boobos. Oh, you get a little overexcited or something? Crush a door or something? Anyways. Big happy. Zoom. Eureka. Ding. I wish fall in love. Make new thing. Must make. Daddy. Boing. And then this one here just tells you the prices of the secret herb and horn of life again. Nothing too interesting. Oh. That is why I'm going down, of course. Anyways. Onwards, want this ladder here. The ladder which leads to nowhere. Healthful. Healthful. Heard of the term full of life, but healthful? Appreciate. I'm so happy. Zoom. Dakota. Is that Japanese for something? Probably should have looked that up, actually. Drink coffee before go? Say yes to me? Say no to me? Yeah, sure. Bottoms up. Boing. Bell rings. Ding ding. Boing. Sweet fresh feel. And that's about it for the Mr. Satins here. Again, I probably didn't have to talk to all of them, but they're just so happy. They're just so fun to talk to, and people like my Mr. Satin voice, apparently, so you got to hear that one last time. So, let's go in reverse order through the teleport list, shall we? Start by going to Lost Underworld. Right then, from here we need to head over to the main cage area, or the main observation area, I guess, from their point of view. At least one of the tenders said that. Though there aren't any dinosaurs here to see anymore. I don't think there are any enemies to fight after the final battle. Which kind of makes sense, except for one glitch fight, which I won't I won't get into here. Anyways, if you talk to the talkative rock here... Oh, earthquake first. He says, "I don't need words anymore. I'll turn back into a simple rock." And if you try talking to him again, who are you talking to? Well, that's boring. He doesn't talk anymore. And some of the tendrils will have reactions to this, actually. The rock suddenly stopped talking. In other words, it's not saying anything. A rock that doesn't talk is no fun at all. I agree. We made a cage for dinosaurs and locked them up. Oh, I think we already had this. Though there are no dinosaurs here anymore. Tender women up above are pretty, but the men seem kind of run down. Oh, another one. You might see a tender up there by the spring, actually, but he doesn't say anything too interesting. Something like Hot Springs Rock. Something like that. It may be my imagination, but I think I hear the sound of the tender talking up above. I wonder, have they overcome their shyness? You bet they have. You two tribes can join together again now, I think. You guys helped the upper tribe and lower tribe gain unity again. Soon we'll be one village again. Thank you. You're welcome. Speaking of the Tender Village, let's head over there now, shall we? Get teleporting over. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure there's only one noteworthy thing here, but it's actually mildly amusing, so we're here to show it off. So, talk to the Tender Elder here. The Book of Overcoming Shyness was very helpful to us. We've kept it for a long time, but we'll return it now. Thank you very much. And he returns Overcoming Shyness to you. You know, just 'cause. We're living in peace now, in a wide variety of lifestyles. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So, yeah, he just returns the Book of Overcoming Shyness to you. And that's not, the last we'll see I'll be able to do with that book, but, that'll be for later. For now, let's head over to Dalam, shall we? I don't think there's anything interesting at the beginning of Deep Darkness. So let's head over to Dalam, and let's pay Pooh a visit. He only just left us, but see if we can find him in here. Prince Pooh has returned, so everyone is extremely happy. Please stay and relax. And head over to the throne room. And here he is. You're here. We have little, but stay and rest for a while. And he heals us, I guess, to replenish the PP we used on teleport. But I'm impressed. You did so well for one who hasn't had much training. We understand that you've experienced hardship in the past. No one could fight the evil entity except you. We are proud. We are happy. And talk to Pooh's master here as well. As I thought, the prophecy foretold of our only chance for success. Please enjoy the life ahead of you as a regular boy. Oh, you mean regular young man? I think I deserve that title now after all the hardships I faced during this adventure. And while we have a phone nearby, let's pick up the receiver and call up Escargot Express. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Tracy doesn't work here anymore. Yeah, she used to work here part-time. Huh? This is Ness, Tracy's big brother? I've heard about the great work you're doing. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. Oh, you calling for a delivery? I'm very sorry. My wife is out on maternity leave, so I'm taking care of my other kid. I decided to take some time off from the delivery business. It's right next to the fridge. Put it into the microwave. That's it. Sorry about that. I'm a little busy right now, as you heard. I really would like to hear some of your stories. Zoinks! That was the dog's food! Crash! Hey, now look what you've done. I'm sorry, I have to go. Goodbye. Funny. I guess Paula quit her part-time job, and I guess that was the delivery man we were just talked to, and it seems like he's busy in more ways than his delivery service. Anyways. Summer's next? No, it's Scaraba next on our list. Of course, because I remembered about that guy who we were talking to, who said we should come and see him after a dangerous situation. So, let's go and talk to him. He's over here in the marketplace. Here he is. Oh, you have the mark of bad luck on your face. Yet I could be wrong, as you didn't wash your face lately. Mildly funny, but a little disappointing considering I've been waiting all this time to talk to him. Yeah, okay, I guess, but a little more interesting up here. You notice these black dots here. If you investigate them, Pokey's stink still hangs in the air. Even when he disappears to God knows where, he still leaves traces. Pokey. Anyways, now we can head over to Summers. There's a couple of things we can do here as well. Now, you may remember during the final battle against Gygus, the Runaway Five were actually here outside the hotel. Though they're not here anymore. In fact, I don't know where the Runaway Five are, if you can find them endgame. But what you can do here in Summers, you can talk to the lady who's selling magic cakes here. Well, she was selling magic cakes, she's selling magic tarts now. I can't make any more magic cakes. If you want to try something tastier, I have a magic tart. Try it. And she gives you a magic tart for free. See? Better yet, talk to her again, and she'll give you another magic tart. And I'm pretty sure you can do that unlimited times just to get full-on magic tarts, I guess. Although, again, I don't think you'd have much use for them other than, restoring PP after using teleport. Now, for the other thing here in Summers, you try and go into the Stoic Club. This is now a truck stop. Absolutely no minors admitted. The management, the lazy cowpoke stop and go. That seems so random. Alright then, where next? Winters? Yeah. Hopefully we should find some of Tony's friends outside the boarding school. And we'll see what they have to say. Yep, here they are. Maxwell, Tony, and even Bubblegum Monkey's wife is here as well. Jeff just called. He's with Dr. Andonuts. The two of them may be able to develop a new scientific theory. You've helped make a beautiful life for everyone. Jeff doesn't call me. Maybe he thinks I'm too annoying. But I don't think so. Ness, did you tell him not to call me? No, I know you wouldn't do that. If you see Jeff, please ask him to call Tony. Thanks. Ah, Ness. My husband has been returning home late these days. He says he's busy. I know he's out saving the Earth, but a marriage is also important. Yes. Speaking of Bubblegum Monkey, if you head down to the shore of Lake Tess, here he is where he usually is. In the monkey community, Ness is famous. He's such a great man. At least Bubblegum Monkey recognizes that we're a man. And you may notice this means that we can't go back to Dr. Andonot's lab, though I doubt that'd be much interesting there. The mouse, Apple Kid, and Dr. Andonot's and Jeff are all back at Satin Valley, so all you'd find there is the caveman, I'm pretty sure. I doubt he'd have much interesting to say. Right then, to Foresight then? Yeah, I guess we can go there. Because I can remember one thing there. I don't think it's specifically post-game related, end-game related, but I think I'd show it anyway. You may be able to do this after you save Foresight, I think, but we'll show it now. If you go back into the Monotoli building, here's the man himself. Oh, Ness, Paula, I'm Gildegard Monotoli. Don't you remember me? I returned this building to Mr. Unrich Flavor. Now I'm working as an elevator man. I'm very happy, and it's good to be alive. I heard of your many successes. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. So yeah, there he is. Back to a common man it seems, but he's happy, so I'm happy, I guess. And you can go up to the top of the building and talk to Mr. Unrich Flavor as well, but again, I don't think he has too much interesting to say. Right then, so already been to Satin Valley, that's where we started. Defreed? Again, I don't think there's anything here post-game related. At least nothing that I found anyway. But there is something here that I think is worth showing off, because I find it rather funny. You go down here to the south of town, around about where you fought the bogey tent, whichever it was. Go down and you see these circus cages here, and they've trapped the zombies and the ghosts in them. there's even a zombie dog down here as well. They're in that cage there. I just find that funny. And, the ghost should be able... You'd think the ghost would be able to phase through the cages, but apparently not. Anyways, let's head over to Tucson now and talk to some people on the way to taking Paula home. We'll start here with this old woman. Just as I thought. You two make such a nice couple. Yeah, Mr. T here. Kidnapping is wrong. I'll be careful not to kidnap anyone. Life lessons from Mr. T here, folks. And you may see the Chaos Fader here and may wonder if the Runaway 5 are here. Nope. We'll be closed for a short period. Thank you for your many years of support. Mr. Poochiefoot, Manager, Chaos Fader. Mr. Poochiefoot is still one of the silliest names in this game. Seriously. Okay then. Head down here. There's someone in Berglund Park actually that has something new to say. Again, I don't think this is technically post-game or endgame related, but even if Everdron has passed on, he'll keep watch over us from wherever he's at. Yes, I'm sure he will. Alright then. Head over to the Postal Preschool. Ooh! Gossiping Girls. That stupid slob the Apple Kid is suddenly missing. I think the town seems cleaner somehow. Rude. The Orange Kid is deep into a world-class invention. It must be hard being an ultra genius. Yeah, speaking of Apple Kid, let's see if he's finished his invention or if he's made any progress at all. Did you come here to get your investment money back? No? Can you wait a little longer? I promise I'll finish my brilliant invention. I rely on your support, even though I am a super genius. Yep, still hasn't finished his invention, but I believe he was trying to find an invention to turn boiled eggs back into raw eggs? Sure, whatever. And let's bring Paula home here. Yep, looks like this is it. Bye. Face through the fence. Sure. I wanted to see if I could make her do that. Anyways, let's go to the Polestar Preschool and see what Paula's parents now have to say now that we've brought her home. You've lost some weight since I saw you last, Ness. Paula must have had quite an adventure. I'm glad you live so close to us. Why don't you drop by more often? I'm working at making better steak. Oh, it looks like this Ness and Paula thing could actually work out. And Paula's dad's here as well. You're a very strong young man. My opinion of you has changed. Maybe you should continue dating Paula. Just treat her right. Come by and visit any time. You can even sleep on the living room couch instead of the one in the den. Yep, they're really pushing this Ness and Paula thing. Hello, kitty. Meow. And we can go into Paula's room as well and say goodbye to her one last time. Ness, I guess it's time for you to go home. Everyone is probably worried about you. And they probably are, so let's get heading over onto Annette, shall we? Let's head back home. I guess I can mention here real quick that right after the finale went up, I started the game again and I went and beat it in 5 days. And it was just as fun, if not more so, than this first time through. Though I personally don't think that any experience with this game is going to quite beat the first time through, to be honest. I think the game is just more impressionable the first time through. It was still fun nonetheless. This game has definitely become one of my favourites. If I was to rank it, I think it would just about make my top 10 favourite games. If not top 10, then top 11? Easily in my top 15 anyway. Anyways, head into the game corner here and see if we can say Frank? Yeah? What you want? Keep bothering me. And it was also, I think I mentioned the shark that said come back here after you finish EarthBound, but I forgot that you actually beat him and then he disappears, so unfortunately, once again disappointed as something I figured I could do. Now there's still the sharks to talk to here. You sure are strong, you got me at least. And upstairs, there's a couple more up here as well. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables, but that doesn't fit my super cool image. I guess I just have to accept this about myself. So you're a real Rambo type guy? I don't think so. Well, excuse me. Alright then, let's head on out of here, because Frank apparently doesn't seem to be here. Nor does he seem to be in the back garden there, as you can see. Yeah, we'll get to him later, but let's pay a quick visit to the town hall first. And see what the officials here have to say. After all, we did sort of run away from the town last time we were here. Well, when we originally left here, not when it was all dark and stuff. Also, they may have congratulations for me, I don't know. See if we have to book an appointment. You look like someone who's going to do something big. What was I thinking? You did something really big. Yep, that I did, though I'm not sure how you knew that. And upstairs. Thank you so much for all your help. No problem. Since way, way back, you and I have been very tight. Pals, basically. Yeah. I guess. Who are you again? And of course, Matt Perkle here. Oh, Ness. I saw a picture in the international newspaper of someone who looks like you, but there's no way it was you. Maybe you'd like to study my city management's techniques so that you could become mayor someday. Wahaha! Since I returned peace to the town of Annette, I was re-elected mayor. You returned peace to Annette? What? Are you here to celebrate? No, all caps. Don't be so shy. A child shouldn't be so self-conscious. And let's see what happens if you feel like being crazy and saying yes to his proposal of celebrating. Thanks a lot. From this day forward, until the day I die, I will dedicate my life to peace and Annette. Jeez, calm down, dude. You aren't even making a speech in public yet. Alright then, let's head on out of here. More interesting. Let's see if we can find Frank, actually. Though, I already know where he is. Because you may remember that during the final battle against Gygus, when we saw him wishing for our success, Frank was in the burger joint here, so... the burger shop. So, let's go in here real quick. And there he is! Working the tills! Let's go and talk to him, shall we? Hello, sir. How may I help you? Aren't you Ness? After our battle, I became serious, and have been working very hard. I've even been doing some training for, well, a bit of pro wrestling. It's the ring for me, baby. So you made it back alive. You must have many stories to tell. Let's get together for a drink. When you have a chance, so I can hear your stories. I'm talking about drinking mineral water. I'm still underage, you know. Frank is still underage, who would have guessed? And of course he doesn't consider the fact that we're still underage. But I guess we'll qualify as a young man now, as I've been saying, so I guess? Yeah. Now, you may remember the Book of Shyness we actually got back from the Elder and the Tender Village. And you can actually return it here in the All-Night Library. Finally, you've come to return the book. Seems like you finished it. You're such a good boy. As a reward, I'll give you a kiss. Smack! Smack again. I remember Venus gave us a quote-unquote smack. I guess that was a kiss as well. Jeez, Ness is getting popular with all the ladies. Paula, Venus, the librarian, who will fall next to his masculine charms. Anyways, just one last place to check, I think, and that's the Minch's house, because Poke has gone God knows where, and Lonius again has gone God knows where with his riches. I assume he's still rich, and it appears there's another man in the house. Does your husband know about this? Salutations! You're the boy living next door. I heard that your family is in debt. Miss Minch told me about it. Well, live and learn. You just have to keep plugging away. Though with the money I've earned on this adventure, well, Dad has given to me, you'd think I'd be able to pay off that debt. As usual, you're wearing your grubbies. So, what do you want? My son isn't at home now. He's walking around somewhere. My husband is also gone. Oh yes, this is Mr. Prettyman. He always has great advice. He's a real gentleman, he is. He'll be happy that you met him. I don't think so. Really. Just kind of stunned that he's here. And head upstairs, and here's Picky Minch. Oh, kind of sad that his brother left him, though. Would he be sad considering his brother? I haven't seen you in a while. You look cool. I'm nowhere near as cool as you. I'm just average cool. Yep. You're like just normal cool, I'm like Arctic. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm Arctic cool. Anyways. that's just about all there is to show off, I think. That I feel like showing off anyway. So head back home, and leave off there. So, this looks like it for EarthBound. I don't think there's much need to talk to my family again, or people that we've talked to already during the finale. No use in showing it again, so... This looks like it for EarthBound, as sad as it is to say. Oh well. So, I thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.